What's up, y'all? Good morning. Why was my light so dark in here? Woo, baby. How y'all doing? All right. We got some good market movement going on over here. A little bit of dip and rip on futures. I was kind of waiting for that all night. Hit that monthly hedge pressure. That's good. That's a pretty decent long. I didn't take it there. It happened while I was still sleeping. It was good. Let me bring up the charts here. What's up? Join the Discord, guys. Yep. Join the Discord. Yep. I'll give you a link on how to enter. And make sure I put the bot here to start updating. Hold on. Oh, wait, I need to do this. All right. So we're going to make... Right, get set up for this. All right, so here's how the giveaway is going to work. Right now, my computer's been acting funky. It's been flickering, so like that. At any moment, it could crash on me. That happens. I'll be right back. Okay, we're gonna do a giveaway. New giveaway. It's gonna end. All right, so here we go. Let me do this. November 8th. Ends at 10 o'clock my time. Okay. What's it called? Image. Okay, cool. This is cool. All right. Let me put this in here. What's up? Good morning, guys. What's up, Zoom? Let's do it. What's up? Good morning. Good morning. Good morning. All right. How much time we have left? Oh, 6 minutes till market opens. All right. This, entry options, and save giveaway. All right. My computer's struggling right now. I can feel it. The music's like skipping around. All right, let's see if it worked. All right, permissions. Not private. Okay. Everybody go to the contest channel. Hold on, let me invite. Okay. So here it is. All right, everybody go here. Click this button and enter. Click this button here. That's it. Okay. There we go. This looks good. This looks good. All right. Okay, so we're bouncing on MHP today, so that's a pretty decent setup for supporting the long. I'm going to make sure 2140 holds for the morning. Let's get QQQ right in front and center. Actually, S&P was a little different. So S&P way down here. Hedge pressures are pretty off. Now, it looks like they were off, right? But they are what they are. It's really hard to explain. Sometimes they are what they are. Okay, what's up? Can you guys hear me? Check, check. Laurent, can you hear me? No permissions? Hold on. Wait, you guys should be able to see this. Hold up. Can you guys see in the Discord channel? Let me know if y'all can see this right here. Can you guys click that? Let me know. It's for anybody. Anybody can enter the contest. Okay. Says you don't have permission? Oh, okay. Hold on. Wait. Let me do this to everybody here. Okay, let me try. Hold on 1 second. Everyone has the ability to... Oh. That's weird. Okay. Well, that's weird. Here we go. All the permission turned off. That's not good. All right, try now. That was weird. All right, try now. It's working. What's up, guys? Good morning. Greetings from Belgium. Hi, good afternoon. What's up, Gil Lester? What's up, Annie? Suk Darshan. Good morning. Stephen, Lee, Justin Mir, Ransom, Diego. I'm reading everybody's names. Charles, Trade Next, watching you talk. Stephen, just Little Blue, Gabe, Charles. What's up, you guys? All right. Okay, you guys should be able to see the channel now. She's working. There we go. Let's go. Click it. All right. Empty channel for you. Okay, hold on. Let me make sure people can see. All right, try again. All right, market through open. Let's go. I'll fiddle with it in a little bit. Post the link again. Let me see if I can change to where you guys can see history. Hold on. Resiliences are positive. That's pretty decent. I like that. I like those odds there. Empty channel. Oh my goodness. No. Okay, come on. Let's get liquidity maps up. Let's go. All right. Can you guys see it now? Ooh, QQQ in the middle. There's the every single time trade. I do like it. All right, from bottom to top for here every time. I take this trade every single time. It's my favorite setup to do. Resilience is positive. Hit the bottom, hit the top. That's it. That's good. Okay, good. So this is a dip and by the dip. Spy belong up. Oh my goodness. Yes. Yes, let's go. Beautiful. She's beautiful. All right. A perfect setup. Long's out the door today. Perfect. Can y'all guys see the contest now in the Discord? Scroll up. Let me repost it. I do like it. Key right here at the bottom. Resilience is negative. Okay, so let's let it hit the bottom. I'm going to let it tap right here. I'm going to long from there to there. Actually, it's close enough. Let's hit it with 1. 1. I'm gonna hit it pretty hard if it hits that. All right, let's do the giveaway one more time. Where the heck did it go? Edit. You wish it would always go right, don't you? There we go. There we go. A to B. Or top to bottom. It's just hitting it with 1, but right when I hit the bull zone, always close. That's the rule. There it is. There it is. There it is. Oh, that was easy. Done, done, done. All right. I'm going to do it again. I forgot what this giveaway thing is going. Hold on. Let me delete the message. Let's delete it again. Let me try one more time. Okay, I'm going to delete it and do another one. All right, so basically, bear zone to bull zone is a trade every single time. Let's look at SPY. So I'm going to see if SPY is just a nice little BLU right at the bottom. Resilience is positive, so we're good. We're good on the long side here. The S&P. Let it bounce and I'm going to hit it again. All right, we're going to try this one more time. See, the computer's starting to get funky here. Oh my gosh. Try this again. All right, guys, welcome to the stream. Giveaway Friday. It's a huge thing. We do it every Friday now. Hold on, I'm gonna redo the. Okay. Is the sound acting funky for you guys? No, my computer sometimes I get like the memory. It has like a weird memory leak, and I don't know if my memory sticks are getting bad or what. There's a new giveaway thing. Go click the button. What's up, Wave Scalper? What's up, Ready? Nice trade. Yeah, in and out. In and out. All right. Like something's like leaking the memory all night, and I can't explain what it is. But my computer is definitely struggling. Let's just start closing stuff and maybe it'll work. I might forget that second trade again. The mic, yeah, the sound is like cutting in and out is what it's doing, so. I still left my ES open, but I closed on my NASDAQ. Okay. Give me 1 second. I'm going to start closing some stuff out. Hold on. Don't go anywhere yet. All right, we're back. We're back. We're back. Sorry, the volume is turned off there. Can y'all hear me now? All right, so resilience starting to drop. Make sure you have your save. So right here by the save that you're connected here. All right, I'm back. Firefox is taking up like 80% of my active memory on my computer, whatever it was. Let me fix it now. Good. We're back. All right. So here's how liquidity pockets work. By the way, the Rocket Scooter platform right here. I'm trading S&P futures, Nasdaq futures. I made $853 this morning already in my first trade. The little guide off to the side shows me what to expect. This is the order flow path based on the options of the ETF underneath it. So it's kind of like our little secret here. Here to here, I take this trade. It has a 90% of the time you will bounce from bottom to top. I did this trade already out the door. I'll do it again. If we do break here to DD band is the next trade that I will take. If it starts to pick up any particular volume here, I'll take that long right up there. Right now, I'm currently just sitting on an S&P position as well. I've been scalping the Nasdaq. I bought S&P out the door. I've got 3 contracts S&P sitting here, bull long up, positive resilience. Resilience shows that support and that support all the way to DD band, which is a pretty far journey on the S&P. So I'm just going to hold it till the end of the day unless you break hedge pressure, then I'm out. This is a 30-something point rip. I'll take that all day long, you guys. All day long. Did trade evade that's hogging my memory? Brave is best because of the Chrome architecture. Yeah. All right, guys, welcome. If you guys haven't been to the stream before, my name's Matt. I'm the winner of the Elite Trader Funding October competition. I'm competing in 2 more competitions this month, as well as the Robbins Cup. I'm Mr. Competition when it comes to futures trading. I love futures trading. I've been futures trading on YouTube since 2016. I created this trading platform called Rocket Scooter and the techniques inside of it. I utilize only my techniques. I don't use any technical analysis whatsoever. It's a brand new simplistic way of trading. High probability setups. I maintain an 80% win rate during that competition. If you guys didn't see the stats, we train you on this exact method. It's the new hottest set of concepts on the internet, I think, for trading. Our growth numbers can't argue. We do a specific special trick that nobody does. Can't find you guys the stats here, just in case you ever saw the stats. These are real stats from the contest. We trade fully transparent here. You guys see it really quick. I'm the only trader you'll watch maybe that'll show their historic performance. I do typically rock a 70 to 80% win rate. On my results can't imply your results, but that is the win rate of the competition. I I actually started 10 days late, and I still won the thing. This is the biggest drawdown that I did see. Run up to drawdown ratio 5-1. We teach you how to do that inside of our courses and the things that we do here at Rock Scooter. We're trained folks. We have about 6,000 members, active members in our community. Majority of them are lifetime members. We do giveaways all the time for lifetime memberships, free access to the platform and the training. Nightbot spent a bunch of chat things in there. Way to enter the contest today. This is for free Elite Trader Funding eval accounts. Now, again, we all heard what happened to fast track trading, right? Horrible. Sucks to hear that. And now you have to think of it, right? These prop firms don't have really good rules for the evals, their eval programs, or they get a little greedy, easy to win payouts, things like that. Then they become insolvent the first time the market zips in a direction where all the traders are winning, right? So ETF customarily has had a few more rules than the next best thing, but for good reason. Because of that, you're likely to get paid out. You don't want a game where everyone's a winner, because when everyone's a winner, no one's a winner. This is why I've been teaching you guys this all the time. This is a zero-sum game. When everyone wins, when everyone's winning funding programs, when it's so easy, everyone's winning, nobody's going to win because they're going to lose money. So you can't exist like that, right? So the reason I love ETF is they designed, I think, the least amount of risk possible. They've designed their entire system at the highest probability of not going insolvent, where you don't get paid out after months of hard work. All right, back down to bear zone. Let's tap it again. Fill the gap, NASDAQ. Come on. We'll give it a tappy with just a 1. Just a 1. I trade from here to here every single time it taps. I love that trade. Resilience is negative on NASDAQ, which means we're going to fill the gap right there. NASDAQ also has a support right there. I'm not scared of this trade. Let's let her rip. Let me see if I double check the calendar today. Michigan numbers come out in 15 minutes, so be careful. That is a catalyst to move this market. Am I holding through the news? With one contract, possibly. All right, so longing here, doubling there, cutting on the other side. That's why I just tapped 1. All right, to enter the contest, ladies and gentlemen, here's what you do. All right, for the ETF contest, we're going to do giveaways. Says the app doesn't allow daily entries. You can probably, let me see if I click it one time. Can everybody click on that? Click on this link and tell me if this link works. Hold on. Look. Trying to make the giveaway less of a shit show. Last time with the Google random number generator. All right, everybody click that link, see if that works, or click this link and see if this works. Entered. Okay, you're good. If it says it doesn't allow daily entries, then you've already entered. You already entered one time. So the way that it works, the way that our stuff works is I trade NASDAQ and S&P futures. I look at the market from 2 different angles, okay? So inside of here, and this is the rocket scooter technique, would you know that we have statistics to go with our techniques? 88% of days will close in between these green bands. 4% will close above. 88%. 8% will close below. Did you know that 90% of days will close on the same side of this orange line that it opened on? So we bounce in the orange line. Monthly hedge pressure is likely support. I'm buying this dip no matter what. I make this trade every single time. So futures and NASDAQ has the desire to go up that way. There's my long trade again. S&P, similar boat. but down in here. We have the same probabilities on these bands. And that's it. So then what I do next is I look for what we call liquidity map. So liquidity map is going to be a little guide off to the side that's going to show me high probability setups and flow paths on our end. Now, S&P says bull long and up. This is the code. This is the guide. I'm trading S&P futures and NASDAQ futures, and look, it's ripping. Can't argue with that. There's that NASDAQ trade second time in a row. Let me do it. Let me close this another 800 bucks. I got it. Where are we at? In the middle. I guess I'll take the trade every single time. Yeah, you can only click one time, you pirates. Trying to enter more than once. Tricking my bot. Kill you. How dare you? It won't let me enter 2 times. Those are the guys in Zoom. I tried to enter twice. Are a bunch of sharks, I'll tell you. All right, here we go. So what liquidity map actually does, it's a beautiful thing, is that it looks for flow paths. So as you see, inside of the middle, it tends to push towards the middle. We have a rule that I long here every single time from there to there. Again, this trade has about a 90% probability as well. We open in the middle. We're likely to ultimately close in the middle on the NASDAQ. So it needs to really support bull zone for me to get a big breakout there for S&P. Thanks again. What? We're making this for you guys? Like, there's a reason. There's a reason we're getting all the buzz that we're getting. I mean, we've created the next new thing in analysis. There's no more technical indicators. Not necessary. I don't have any technical indicators on my chart. Don't use them. All right. Here's another thing. Bull long up. Let me decipher the cheat sheet for you guys. S&P. I've been holding on to my S&P since the open. So, couple indicators. Ready? I'll go through it very quick. Resilience greater than 0, which means this is a flow path on the S&P from box to box side. DD ratio greater than half, which means we support here is the low of the day 90% of the time on bull zone. Okay. BLU open, blue open is a V-shaped move. We opened above the hedge pressure right here. So open blue, and we're going to tether right back to the resilience trade open. So here is a trade setup. That's why I longed only 2. I would have longed 3 more if we dipped. Right back to there. You guys know the trick, position sizing. That's why I only grabbed something very small. Wait, I'm still on this NASDAQ trade? What the hell? I thought I closed it out. Okay, oops. Close it out. If resilience is greater than 0, also, if you support at the open, top of the box is all the way to DD band, and that's about like 30 points in the S&P from now, which is a great setup. All setups are bullish today. All things are looking good. All the alerts are green, which means all the percentages are high. And then, of course, the DD band, 88% of days will close in between. So that's the end of my trade. We teach you guys on the stuff. I'm just hanging on to that SPY, baby. Ooh. You guys want to learn from us? All I do is trade futures. Here's my trade so far. The market's only been up for 20 minutes. That's not bad. Cool. In case you guys didn't know, I'm a funded live elite trader with elite trader funding, which means I'm trading with real money over there. No more SIMDA funded. I advanced through the stage. I'm at the top level of that where I'm trading with real capital. So, thoughts on MSTR? Let's run it. See if I have any stock in here. What index is this? I'm trading NASDAQ futures and S&P futures. Looks like we don't have a liquidity map for MSTR. So what I do is I look for the S&P. It's a whole revolutionary trick that we do. I look at QQQ to trade NASDAQ futures. So the QQQ is the ETF for NASDAQ. Because it has options with the liquid options chain, I can create and find flow paths of the market. Do you see how there's a drawing right here? And the market is kind of doing what the drawing is saying. Kind of. Again, there's no guarantee it's going to do that. How do you set up the liquidity map? Okay, so what you have to do on our stuff is, let me give you some links here. Why did I take profit at the top of the box? No, I take profit here at the bull zone. Dude, I'm distracted doing like 90 things right now. If I exited it early, I thought I clicked it right when it was here at the top of the box though. But yeah, box to box every time. Okay, so here's how you get into our stuff. You guys want to check it out. Now here's the thing. Here's a little giveaway that we're doing as well. I'm going to type a link, and if you click this link right here, it's our Black Friday 50% off of our tools. If you sign up between November 3rd and November 10th, there's a drawing for 2 free lifetimes as part of our Black Friday thing. 4,000 each. Free lifetime. It's lifetime coaching, lifetime access, lifetime everything. Cool part of the promotion. And all you get to do is need to sign up for our stuff. You can get a refund within 3 days if you don't like it. So that's how you get the stuff. 50% off just the first month. Yeah, so that's basically it. But we do daily training calls, not only the live Zoom, which is going on right now, which is free. And in real time, there's no delay on it like the YouTube. But every day at 3 o'clock Eastern, we do a very comprehensive Zoom call. And we have what we call our 20 days profitability mindset masterclass. What the 20 days class actually is, we go through 20 days of training, and then every time we get to day 20, we cycle back around and redo them. So we go over everything from profitability, how to treat trading as a profitability game rather than just a pick the market direction game. We have conditions on when to trade. We have high probability setups. We have a ton of 90% setups and a ton of 70% and plus setups that we train on, and we just wait for those proper setups to go. See how NASDAQ, I'm in and out, M&M. In and out, in and out. I did this trade 2 times. That's it. My S&P, a different setup. My S&P, I longed the open. I'm still holding. Haven't exited my S&P. I got one trade that's still open. S&P has a different flow path. I trade just on the flow paths. What we do is an exploit. We dig through the options markets. I'm trading S&P futures. My S&P trade right here is up $862 and still going. We look at equity options, and they pivot when the futures pivot. Easy as that. I look at futures at the same time as look at the options. The S&P has nothing in the way between here and that green line. I'm only interested in long right now. Yes, Neil, only long. Our first 3 classes will teach you that I very rarely, if ever, will short the market. Sorry, 2 minutes till the Michigan numbers, by the way. I usually don't like to trade into a catalyst. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to trim my position from 3 to 1 and lock in some of that profit. I just trimmed 3 to 1. I got the Michigan numbers coming out. If it dips, I'll throw right back in at hedge pressure. So let me put this on the screen so y'all can see this one. You guys watching. It's the only trade I have open right now. So what I do is I just follow the flow paths and I look at the things. Lights are all green. Everything's go. DD ratio greater than half. Market's bullish. Resilience greater than 0. Support through here. So here to here is trade 1B. Support right here is trade 1A. 1A goes all the way up to DD band. That's really big. Now, since a news event's about to come out, if the news event drops me to here, I still don't go red for the day because I locked in a lot of that profit. And then I'll long right here with like 3 contracts. I'll stop right here on bear zone. Okay, so to enter the ETF drawing, I'm teaching you guys how to do this. 1 second. What is save 82? Oh God, Nightbot. Please don't say that. I tried to turn Nightbot on for the contest, but Nightbot is posting old timers. Let's disable that. Don't listen to Nightbot. I tried to use it for the competition, wasn't winning. Okay, so only 32 people have entered the contest. What? Okay. Hold on. We got 300 people watching the stream. Let me give you the link. Well, let's see if it posted anywhere. Oh, let me put the link here. That would help. Michigan numbers are out. It's like we're moving. Where is the... Okay, so everybody go to our Discord. Go to this channel. This channel right here. You're confused with the promo now as Nightbot? The Nightbot was like something we used years ago. Back in the day. Yeah, remember? We used to have an extended trial 2 years ago at 35 bucks. You could try it for a month. That was years ago. So that's not a... that's not... The Nightbot still must be posting the old messages. Let me delete that. Shame on you, Nightbot. Don't click the extended trial. Naughty Nightbot. We don't have that deal anymore. As the years go by, our prices have gone up. Now it's 99 bucks. In the future, it might be $400 for the subscription. So our thing is like if you lock it in, it'll stay the same. So right now it's 99 bucks for the first month. Imagine what it was like if you got in at 35, and then you got that for the trial. All right, so we're doing a contest. Everybody, click this Discord link, enter the contest. There's a little contest bot there. Does the 99, Peter, include that 50% promo? Yeah, it does. It does. All right, so let's just wait. Nasdaq just bouncing in the middle. S&P pulling back up those Michigan numbers, which is good. Hold on one second. The Discord link isn't working? Well, let me show you. You guys can all see it. You guys can all chat, right? Oh, wait, hold on. Let me make sure that... Okay, hold on. Everyone can view channel, send messages, read message history. Okay. All right, try this now and see if you guys can see it now. Okay, yeah. Now you guys can see it. Do the Discord link again. That's my bad. The permissions are off. All right, QQQ. Should I do it every single time? My spy, see how I closed out and it's kind of dipping down? Should I take Nasdaq every single time trade? Should I? Should I? Should I? Do it. Resiliences are good, baby. Let's get that dip. Just add one, something small. All right, Discord work this time? Okay. Try it again. Edge pressure, second tap. Resiliences are good. We're good. Bear zone. Yeah, I don't fear this at all. So right here, I'm looking at a hedge pressure bounce. If it does fall down inside of here. Did it work? Okay, cool. Hopefully these Michigan numbers don't flip this market around. Should be good, but hopefully. Look, no fear of this. No fear of this. I got no fear of this. Everything is good. That's good. That's good. Nasdaq resilience kind of close to zero. But yeah, I think it's good. I think we're good. Come on, baby. What'd I tell y'all? Oh, sorry, my bad. Here's the link. Yeah, go to the YouTube stream, Nick. I'm sorry, I keep forgetting you guys. Don't have that. Go to contest. Yeah, it should be working. There we go. See, I promise by the third contest I'll have everything going smoothly. All right. Go here, click to enter. There we go. Check again, Nick. Bouncing close to 0. I'm feeling all right. No sell off today, baby. Let's go. Let's run it. Come on. Here to there. Here to there. It might bounce around a little bit. I might take a little bit of heat, but we're back to that. No fear of this one. As we took the dip, resiliences are still stable. S&P is still good. Resilience is still good. I don't fear this, but anything can happen. I'm looking for that trade right there. Let's take a look at SPY really quick. Let's see what S&P futures are doing. Still hanging in there. Remember, right for the Michigan numbers, I trimmed my position back down at the bottom. I'm willing to long a couple more. Let's see. See if I turn green again. Do you think I turn green again? Nick, what happens when you go to the link? What are you seeing? Go to the channel, trading chat, go down to the bottom, there's a channel called contest. Let me see it. Let's see. All right. Like I said, if I get squeezed, I get squeezed, but we'll see. We'll see. Second entry point. Nasdaq still looks clean. So what I'm going to do is I'm just going to let it play. It would be rare to break this and keep going. If that happens, that's bad. So I feel pretty good in this about this, but we'll see. Let's tap it one more time. I'm right at my entry point. Resilience is still positive. We're good. Nasdaq wants to go to the top. We're good. Fingers crossed. Fingers crossed. If this tries to sell off, I'm gonna be very sad. If I hit my stop, then I'll just stop. But I think we're kind of okay here. All the signs are looking decent, so not really scared of any of this. Yeah. Look at this. It's bouncing. All right, giveaway in 45 minutes. Stick around. Make sure you guys enter. Did it work for you? Okay, cool. Make the candles larger so you can see the chart. Yeah. Hold on. Fixes below triple B. I don't expect really big overshoots. I'd be surprised if it overshoot hedge pressure. If it does, it's likely to sell off. I don't think we're going to sell off day today. Everything does look good. It's trying to sell. But I think we close long and strong and bullish today. And Jerez trying to go neg. But remember Javier, when we teach in classes, when it's at zero bouncing around, we never say trying to go negative. We never say that the market's trying to become bearish. But right now it's saying it's trying to go positive. Remember, the mindset is a long mindset. Markets always want to be bullish, remember. So train your brain to think that way, remember? It was positive and it's now bouncing at zero. It's trying to go positive. Always think like that. It'll be negative, but it's never trying to go negative. The market never tries to sell off. The market just surprisingly sells off. But the stock market over time will never try to sell off. It's a mindset change. We teach this in our 20 days class. So as it's bouncing at zero, my caution is there on my long band. I never say it's trying to sell off. Right now, I'm saying it's trying to go positive. And my faith is on the bull side of the market in this particular setup when everything's looking good. But yeah, you're 100% right. You're alert yourself to say it's maybe not positive anymore, right? But not it's trying to go negative. And I love whenever I try to make sure that as a mindset change, we all think in a way, that particular way. Now, it doesn't mean that the market's going to rally from here or that it can't sell off. It can very much sell off, but I never tell myself it wants to. And it can. Yeah. Left on its own, the stock market always wants to go up until it doesn't. And when it doesn't, it's because it failed to go up. Markets will be overwhelmed with sellers. Now, again, it's trying to move. And again, I might get squeezed. Let's see. Right on my stop loss, I'm going to trim. If it doesn't hold hedge pressure. Trying to pick up a little movement right here. The 915 candle. People like a sale better than a sell. Rich, I love that thought. Now, again, it doesn't mean that I just blindly long the market every day. I have conditions, right? And while it is close, anytime it's close to zero, we try to tell ourselves it wants to be above zero. It wants to be bullish if it can. And if it doesn't, then it doesn't. Give me back my opening profit here and draw down. But just to take the trade one more time, just to see. I get something there. I think we're good. I think we're good. How did it? Come on. Come on. Oh, mate. Lucky sunglasses in the house. Okay. Put it on. Okay. Let's get everybody over here. We're going to end the Zoom call in just a few minutes. I want everybody to head over to YouTube. We're going to do the giveaway. We do our Zoom call for about an hour in the morning for our team. I'm going to be a little wuss. I know I get my cost right on the little tap right at the top Top of bear zone. Let me just trim it back to 2 where I'm comfortable. Okay. So I bought some more. We got back to here. I trimmed it to my cost basis is lowered and now I'm decent. It's a little cost basis management there. It's a little trick that I do to make sure I keep my risk in check. Ooh. Everyone say hi to the algo. Do I ever use UVXY VIX to determine if pivot on S&P will hold? I do all the time. I'll get out of a long trade if I know VIX is going to pivot higher. I'll exit a long trade on the S&P every time. Hold on. Let me get serious here. Go. Go, NASDAQ, go. Every single time. Every single time. Every single time. I love this trade. I love this trade. I'll trade it every single time. Come on, baby. We're out to gap fill. Let's go. Howdy. What's up? Okay. Everybody, go to the YouTube. You must be present in the YouTube to win. If you don't... you aren't there, then you can't win the contest. Okay, contest is going out in about 45 minutes. Ooh, that's clean. Oh, that's clean. I love, love, love Universe. My favorite setups now. Good Lord. Let's fill that gap. Come on. The gap, NASDAQ. Let's go. So another thing. Whatever. We're close enough. Okay. Let me just pocket that. I'm feeling pretty good. Again. It was right on the edge. Take the money and run. That's fucking brilliant. Well, thank you. Sherrod, not seeing all the channels in Discord. Do you have to be a member to see? Oh, yeah. So you have to be a member to see the channels. Yes. You do. But you can see, can you guys see the contest channel, right? That was so clean. Is Steven Joseph says, is TP important? What do you mean? Profit target? I drew from here to here. 3 long scalps. Oh, great. Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah, baby. Oh, yeah. It's 5,600 today. It's T-Pain. TP means take profit. Yeah, I don't use the word take profit. I feel like I've always called it profit target. Take profit is I don't know. We kind of have our own sayings here, but yeah, profit target is very important to our strategy. Neil says you sign for Oxygen can get the same screen you have up 100%. 100%. That's kind of what we designed the platform for, is just this set of indicators. Now, I'm only a futures trader, and so this particular trade that I've taken 3 times, why did I exit here? I'm exiting early, but because normally I'll trade from here to here every time. I'll trade from here if it dips to my next target. You guys know when I teach the classes, I add to my position because I have a really nearby second entry. It gets to here. Remember? I grabbed some more. I closed one. It went to fill the gap. I close another. So anytime I get a little scared on the trade that I want, and I have another long entry nearby, I'll play this one. I'll play this one. I'll trim, and then I'll wait again. If it falls here again, I'll take the same normal trade a second time, and third time, and fourth time, and fifth time. Raymond Sanchez says AACG. Okay, everybody in Zoom, can you do me a favor? Go to YouTube really quick. Let's get 250 viewers today. Everybody go here now. I'm going to cut out the Zoom in like 5 minutes when we do the contest. Mike Benny says, this is pretty cool. I had a short signal at the top, but a short continuation signal. And your conditions say long, so I did not stay. This is helpful. So like the best thing that our platform actually does is identify a short trade. More so than any other technique in finding a short. Don't look for short signals is my advice to anybody out there. Our training courses within 2 days turn you into a perma bull. And shorting markets becomes the least probable thing you want to do. Now, our short signals are so strong. They work very miraculously, but they're very rare. Our approach is rare to short markets, and you guys will learn this. Dean, let me answer your question. Everybody get over there real quick. I'll explain the rest of it. Go to the YouTube, okay? Everybody go. Everybody in Zoom, please go to YouTube, click that like button, leave a comment. Let's get the numbers up. I posted it in chat. Okay, we'll see y'all in a little bit. Mike, I'll answer your question over there as well. Sorry, I know I'm trying to balance a million things today. If my encoder breaks again like it did yesterday, stay here. Stay in the same exact place. Fingers are crossed. Okay. Okay, let me get to your questions. I know I've been very kind of like all over the place with the contest. I'm getting used to multitasking. All right. Okay, so type up your questions again. What is the 1, 2, 3 highest win rate trade in Rocket Scooter? Pixel Cal, the highest win rate trade in Rocket Scooter is the one I've been doing today. It is 90% win rate on this particular setup. So our 3 highest set okay, I'll tell you 2 of our 6 high probability setups. The rest you learn in the courses. Okay. Here to here. Any particular time is the highest win rate trade. If you open in bear zone and break to here, I long from here to here on the chase. If you're in bull zone, and I always X out when it taps. If you're in bull zone and dip, I will long it from there to there and X out every single time. Anytime you open in the middle, which is what we did, I let it bounce, and then I long it to there every single time. I take this trade every single time. If there's a nearby second entry and it fails to move and hits the next target, I will DCA in 1 extra time with a slightly heavier position. When it returns to bear zone, I'll X out. Then I'll hold the rest to here, usually, if nothing's nearby. And here, the gap fill was nearby, so I decided to take profit and wait one more time to do it again. That is the 1, 2, 3 highest probability trade. These choppy flat days, I'll trade them all day long. Second high probability trade is bull zone bottom with DD ratio favorable. This number greater than half. You open in bull zone, you will close in bull zone 90% of the time. When these lights, none of them are red. That's it. Size probably trade. Okay. R2I's been a beauty all morning. Yeah, baby. You didn't answer before. Dean, would your hedge pressure fail exit look like? Would it be a clean break or set amount underneath it? So Dean, let me answer your questions if you're still here. Our distance rules on stop loss is always one strike distance. So with QQQ, i.e. NASDAQ, the stop loss is always going to be in SPY, depending on NQ, right, equals ES. So one strike distance in options is equal to 40 points on NASDAQ and 10 points in the S&P. These are my traditional stop loss maximum. So I'll make no more of a stop than those. So an example is QQQ today goes from 513 to 514, which is equivalent of 40 NASDAQ futures points. So here I can get 40, and then my next entry, since I have a long here and a long here, I treat them like two different trades. So this one is 60 points total, and this one's 40 points total. So when I treat it like a tandem trade with the cost basis here, if I long and long again, say I do a 1 and a 1, my cost basis is here, then it's 40 points from here. For stop. And actually, the class we did 2 days ago was over this very stop loss philosophy. Bear zone to bull zone, that's it. That's like the best setup. Dean, did that answer your question, bud? Sorry I didn't get to it earlier. UB questions. Is there a quick way to translate QQQ prices levels to RS? Okay. Let me explain to you how this works. You can, but you don't want to. You want to look at a futures chart and an equities chart side by side. Because while futures and equities track each other, they don't track each other like this. They kind of do this. Okay? So what happens is that if you take SPY, for instance, the S&P is trading, I don't know, make up a number, 600. And the S&P is going to be like 6,000, I'm going to make up a number, 35. And the ratio was going to be roughly equal to 10, but it's going to be 10 point something. And it's going to dance around every second, okay? Right? As they wobble around each other. So anytime you convert one, like your S&P SPY stuff to futures, your levels are going to dance around every second. All your converted levels are going to move. Does that make sense, Ransom? Because this ratio is different. If I were to take SPY hedge pressure and try to convert it to ES, I'd have to multiply it by this ratio. And it'll give you your ES hedge pressure, okay? Which will be on the screen, and then it'll move, and every second it'll dance around, and it's really hard because they don't track each other one-to-one. So we tell you not to convert everything, to cram it all into one chart. Put a futures chart and an equities chart, and you should be good. So what my setup actually looks like, let me show you what my setup looks like. Hold on 1 second. My setup looks like this. So I have one screen with just my equities charts. And I usually have one screen with my futures charts like that. So I keep them, I look at them side by side, yeah. And as Icewild said, the trick is, yeah, just do exactly what he said. When QQQ hits its target, then I buy my Nasdaq futures. That's it. It's a whole different way to trade, but the probability is very high in equities. Right? Paul, what's up, man? Do I have a referral program? We do. You guys refer, Rocket Scooter will give you 12.5% of all revenue that we make off your referral. Christos, $900 past your fast tracks. Let's go. Good job. Good job, man. Very awesome. Very awesome. What the heck? I didn't mean to enter that. Well, okay, hold on, wait. I just fat fingered along here. Oops. Let's not do that. Oh, silly. My freaking computer's freezing over here. All right, so basically, I'm going to long right here from here to here. One more time. Does this work with SPX? Yeah, Neil. SPX, anything related to that. We have a lot of options traders that use Rocket Scooter as well. So an example is probabilities are really high. You open in middle. 90% of days you close in middle. Under ideal conditions. Under non-ideal conditions, it's roughly 70%. These are all ideal today to bull side. So what a lot of people do is they'll play like an iron condor, or they'll sell a put spread. So basically, like, to bet that the market ultimately closes up in here. When it hits here, they'll sell their puts at this strike, and when it hits here, they'll buy their puts one strike out there. So basically, sell the puts when they're expensive, buy the puts when they're cheap, establish a net credit, and as long as the market ends anywhere that's not a sell-off, you get your credit. And then, of course, if it crashes out, your loss is fixed because you have a vertical put spread that these puts will counter each other if you fall. Now, again, the only time you lose that trade where you lose both options is if you close in between the two strikes. You get them close enough, the probability is very low that happens. You sell options on futures? There you go. Cool, cool. There we go. Nasdaq Res is negative. It's trying to sell. Should I tap it? Why not? I just hit it one more time. Does lightning strike 4 times in a row? We'll see. All right, giveaway in 20 minutes. Make sure you click the button. It's now posted. S&P's killing it today, though. It's continuing to go higher, but we'll see. Nasdaq Res is below 0 right now. Be careful on this one. So below 0 just means it's pushing towards this side of the box. Breaking hedge pressure would be pretty devastating for the day, so that's why I'm only hitting it small. Like I said, I don't expect it to sell, but it can. Come on, baby. Let's move. We're so close to 200 concurrent viewers. Oh, I love it. Meta, Amazon, and Netflix. Yeah, let's take a look at. Like I said, I just tapped it with something small. Again, like I said, I don't expect this market to sell off, but we'll see. Like I said, the same trades as earlier. And now, if it does sell off, then it does sell off. No big. Like I said, I'm only tapping it a couple of times, a couple of contracts each time. Any break of hedge pressure with velocity is bad for this market. So, we should be good. Solid. I love this trade every time. The risk and reward is very clearly defined. Tap it with a 2-tap. So, Abby, if you go to my courses, there's a trader funding program boot camp that's in there too. Sign up. Okay, hold on. Sorry, you guys. I know I'm missing a lot of your comments. Scroll up in chat, Neil, and you guys will find the contest stuff. Lucas said, "What accounts am I trading?" Okay, so today is different. I'm finishing tapping off some evals I have with a competitor. Just to tap them off and finish them up because I wanted to wrap them up before they renew. So today is just some ones that I've had for a while, but they're from a competitor. I've had them for a while. So I'm not doing my ETFs today. That's what you're asking. So I'm not doing like the ETF funded account today. It's not today. I've got the playlist that I have is a generic, believe it or not, copy invite. All right. Contest ends in 15 minutes. You got to click to enter. Everyone go to that Discord channel right now. Click to enter. Leave a comment. Say the word contest. Just go type in the word contest and make sure you guys can all get in there. Type that in the Discord channel. That is in the chat bot links that are being posted. Let me get you an invite to this. Not here. Go to the Discord and type it in. There it is for you. AACG, thoughts, 6% thoughts. Hold on. Looks like we don't have liquidity map information for it. Penny stocks typically don't have options, weekly options, so we really can't build liquidity maps off of them, unfortunately. Invid. Invid looking good. Amazon looking good. Okay. Okay, so here's the contest. Everybody go in there, type the word contest. All right. If you type in the word contest and enter the contest, upwards of 3 elite trader funding accounts will be handed out to you today. Every Friday, we'll do the same thing. And today, if you came to enter the contest, you will get to come to our 20 days masterclass Zoom call. No, go to the Discord and type it in, not in the Zoom, not in the YouTube. Go to the Discord. If you did that, you will be sent a message from one of our moderators. Actually, we'll probably post it in there. You all are invited to one of our Zoom calls today. You can come for free and come to one of the 20 days masterclass courses for absolutely for free. You can come see what the training is actually like. You guys want some free training? Just by entering the contest, we'll let you come for free. One day. So you can come see what it's like. Matt's on fire. There we go. Oh, there's that trade again. Oh. How many? Wait, guys, in chat. How often do I try to take this trade? Again, fingers crossed. I don't want to celebrate too much, but let's just see. How often do I do this bear zone bull zone trade? How often do I do this one? Every time. Every time. Every time. What's so confusing about that? Maybe every time? Like every single time? Again, fingers are crossed. The problem with this one, though, is that resilience is not bullish anymore. So it's got resistance at half gap. So res less than 0 is going to make it hard to push through here. I want to see this back on top, but I still take the bet anyways. Because it's not giving me a lot of love, I'm willing to close the trade slightly early. Since I started like full-time trading ETF, today I'm tapping off the final handful of evals I have with a competitor's product, and I'm trying to tap them into passing. So I have 20 funded accounts with another group. I can tell you who. Inferior group. No, I'm just kidding. They're all pretty good. But I need to make sure I get my money's worth for that too. Just pass an eval and eval. Jay Hicks. Let's go, my man. That's my dude. Let's go. Every single time, let's pop it. Now, again, I don't have that resilience greater than 0, so as soon as we fill the gap, I got to close out. Again, I don't have that good love I want, so I got to close out. Because res is less than 0, I don't take it all the way. I hit the top of the box, and I close out. So I'm probably closing early, but that's okay. It's all good, man. And we pop it early with negative res. It's not going to get a lot of momentum outside of that box. Look how I closed out early. Look at that. Look at that. You get so much FOMO when you watch me trading. Why? You're supposed, like, when we train you, dude, you'll get ahead of me. These people are faster than I am sometimes. They have bigger balls than I do. Don't watch me trade and then try to do something. Don't follow anyone on YouTube. That's the one thing you never do. Come to the training today. We teach you guys how to see the same pivots, and that's pretty easy. Please enlarge the candles. Thank you. Oh, okay. Let me do this. Is that better for you, man? I never thought of that. Let's you know what? Let's make it to where you guys can see this in a much better. Is that better? What, Arsh? What are you saying, bro? I'm trading 3 p.m. Eastern. You were $30 away. I hate when that happens. And then when you go to one tap it, you're going to lose 400, right? That's what I did earlier when I accidentally fat fingered 4 contracts. I was trying to one tap that account with 1 contract, and I don't know why I had 4 in the quantity when I tapped it. That's why you saw me close it out really quick, and I was like super pissed. So I had to go in there and finally make the profit on it. I was literally like $150 away from profit target. You see $100 to pass the eval, but I got reversed. You need $500 now. I hate when that happens. Google Matt making $3,000 by accident classic. No, Matt lost $500 before he made the $3,000 because Matt's an idiot. Okay, everybody go to Discord. You got 8 minutes left. Afterwards, I want y'all to stay in Discord because what we'll do is we will put a link in that channel for our Zoom call. Come at 3 o'clock today. We have 20 classes. That's it. Our entire program can be learned in 20 classes. And it's not just our program. It's risk management, position management, drawdown management, second entries, where to take profit, where to put stops, risk and reward ratio. Again, you guys remember, if y'all didn't see me trade the ETF trading contest, these are my actual stats. Now, again, my performance does not indicate your performance. I'm an experienced trader. I've been doing this for a decade. Don't think I'm going to buy with this numbskull on the internet is telling me, and that's going to be me. He's promising me, promising you shit. You're probably all going to fail at trading for many years, like I did. I wasn't great at the start. But after years, I carved myself into a very consistent. This is consistent. People that have been here for, 5-6 years watching me trade. I've been streaming since 2016. Has seen my win rate go up. In 2016, I was rocking like 50 to 60%. And I didn't trade a lot. My strategy was decent. And as the years went by, my strategy has gotten better. Again, that's me. May not be you. But I train you on what I do. The 2 key points that we focus on. Your run up to drawdown ratio. This helps you beat funding programs. You must have minimal drawdown for the run-up you take, or else you'll get squeezed on those trailing drawdowns. We teach you how to game that system. Game their system. We teach you how to beat the casino. It's like card counting for blackjack. Number 2, I only focus on high probability setups. 90% of my trades or greater are long. I very rarely short markets, and when I finally stopped shorting markets, my win rate went through the roof. I'll teach you why that is. And I'm the only trader on YouTube that posts my entire broker statement and trading history and performance report to show you that I ain't some 20 account YOLO tethered trade one trick pony making hundreds of thousands of dollars a month in salary promoting prop firms when I'm a garbage fucking trader. I'm a good trader, and I show you that. People that just show you, here's my big win. They're quiet for a couple of days. Here's my big win. They're quiet for a couple of days. Here's my big win. Here's my win in this prop firm. Here's my win in this prop firm. Quiet, quiet, quiet. Here's my win. These guys are hemorrhaging money. They're losing money over time. They won't show you what I show you because they don't have good performance. I can't name a single YouTuber that's got good performance. Well, I can name one. I can name thousands, actually, all of you guys. All are great. All right. Ready? I don't know what's going to happen in 5 minutes. The bot is apparently supposed to spit out some winning names. If it does, great. If it doesn't, we'll figure out a way to do this. Instructions to switch to the new site? Yes. Okay. Well, are you an existing member? Oh, yeah. Okay, go here. Wait, you are a lifetime, aren't you? Okay. Currently, we're doing our Black Friday for this week. Just want to let you guys know, these are all the contests we're doing. Number 1. Contest number 1. ETF. Every Friday, we're giving away 3 free eval accounts. It's amazing. They've never done that before. So they're going to give us 3 every Friday to give out. Number 2. First month. Our membership, which is our platform, our tools, our training, our access to our Discord here, is 50% off. First month. Try it out. 3-day full refund. And again, as I said, since Rocket has been out, 0 people have ever asked for a refund within 3 days. How about that? 0. Out of 6,000 members. We've never had somebody ask for a refund. Before you check it out and go through our training program, feel free to read the reviews. These are all existing customers. Don't let me be the one to tell you what everyone thinks. These are all people here, all people in the Zoom. This is the actual product they bought, and they'll not be paying my friends. These are actual paying customers, and they can edit their review and add a different review if they hate it. Go read the reviews if you want. Our training program is unlike any other. It's all about risk and position management. We teach you how to have a high win rate, which is being selective on your trades and sitting out. We teach you how to have drawdown management, which is how to beat trader funding programs. And we teach you position management, the difference between adding to a loser, quote unquote, as you guys would call it, DCA. There is an effective strategy on cost basis management. It's not adding to a loser. You have multiple winning trades in a row. You play both of them. You saw me do it today. This is a winning trade. This is a winning trade. I played both hands. This one I closed out a little bit there. That one I went to there. I closed out the rest. I played 2 trades at once. We teach you that strategy. Sometimes you can't DCA in certain accounts by adding to a red position, but they're 2 winning trades. It's only a loser below here. So depending on which trade firm you are with, some of them don't let you do it. With ETF, the rules explicitly state they don't allow you to dollar cost average, but as I've talked to them, it's more subjective than an actual hard set rule. If you do it once, they may not deny a payout. There's no hard set rule if you can't do it. Like Apex is a hard set rule. You can't do it. Okay, 1 minute till the contest announces. Let's see what they say. All right. Let's see if the bot does anything. And let's see if it's an absolute shit show. Okay, ready? I think the contest ends in like 1 minute. All right. So give me until like an hour after the stream to figure out all the pieces of this. Okay, so us, like I said, 50% off the first month. Our next thing is $1,500 off a lifetime, which is very rarely we do that as well. Once a year, we have a big lifetime sale. You get everything we do and everything we'll ever make without an upgraded, like, without a upgraded. Everything we do and everything we ever make comes to you for free in the platform. $1,500 off, and that's our most popular thing we ever sell. Most everyone in our group is lifetime. Okay, it's 10 o'clock. Is the contest over? 22 seconds. If you buy our monthly subscription between the 3rd and 10th of November, you enter into a drawing for up to 2 free lifetime accounts. Congratulations, PJ, Market Mentor, and Rich Trader. Is lifetime forever? Lifetime is forever. Yeah. So some of our members have been lifetimers since forever. Rich Trader, as a matter of fact, has been a lifetime member since, 2017, I'd say. Rich is a OG in this room. PJ, you never win, bro. Like, I was secretly rooting for you, man. I knew it was gonna be PJ. They just give 3 more. What the hell? Wait, hold on. Oh, wait, hold on. It must have been the... Let me double check this really quick. Is it doing both of them? Hold on. Why the hell did it win 2 different ones? Are they different? Hold on. Okay, so here's what happened. It was the first contest. It was jacked up. Okay, so here's what we're going to do. We'll have to give everybody a prize. This is not the real... This is the one that I canceled, and this is the new one. So Complete Fate, Bella Pella, and Bit Ever, and PJ, Market Mentor, and Rich. You guys are all going to win something. Let me get them to throw me out 2 codes because I messed... 6 codes because I fucked it up. So PJ, you spoke too soon, dude. You actually didn't win. PJ, y'all are in the Fate contest. All right, so I'm going to see if I can get... Oh my god. Okay, so I promise the next one won't be a shit show. But hey, let's see if we can get more prizes. Let me get them to approve 3 more. Let me see if they'll give me 3 more. Random number generator. No, that's more of a shit show, okay? Can't see into the weekend like that. I owe you a beer. No, you guys, I'm going to see if they'll give me 6 codes total on account of the operator error. All right, so congratulations. Well, we'll get you all prizes in some way, shape, or form. Congratulations if you are PJ, Market Mentor, Rich Trader, Complete Fate, Bella Pella, and Bits Ever. You won ETF. Y'all won ETF. Congratulations, you are now owners of ETF. Apparently, you now own the company. Good job. That's legally binding, of of course. So congratulations, PJ Market Minimum Trader. You actually won Elite Trader Funding 3 free static eval accounts. So feel free to let the guys in ETF know you now run the company. There you go. Send you a check, LOL. Rich. Rich is one of our legacy lifetime members from like, geez, I met you in probably 2017, maybe. No, actually, let me think. 2017, 2018, somewhere in there. Congrats to the winners. Okay, so everybody that's here, hold on. So if you are here at 3 p. EST, you can come to our training session. It's a little bit different than the YouTube shows, by the way. Okay, link will be posted there. Other. So, Fella Pella, what you posted, that they're actually, ETF is promoting they're actually, that code is for us. That's to buy our stuff. So here we have 50% off first month and monthly. Okay, let me show you guys ordering. This is all our Black Friday stuff. So hang tight. I love giveaways, dude. This is so much fun. Yeah, I'm going to make a big post on the Discord with all this fun stuff. So more giveaway stuff. Hang tight. Okay, so do me a couple favors, you guys. I'm about to type in a really sweet message into the Discord here. It's gonna have like summary like all of our Black Friday deals and discounts. Wait, should I do this every single time? Wait, maybe. Should I do it? I know I'm being like. I really need to top off these accounts. Okay, so do this. Message going out. All right, so I'm kind of excited because today's contest was like the last contest. It was so funny. We had this Google random number generator that only picked numbers between like we had like 50 something entries, and like now we had hundreds. But like the first time, the random number generator only picked like numbers in the first half or whatever. So we were like, random number generator is not that random. Okay. I just posted our other Black Friday deals and stuff that we have going on. Another contest. If you buy Elite Trader Funding account, use our link. Use our code for discounts always. So basically, every $250 worth of Elite Trader Funding that you do with our link, your name goes into a hat. And your name will stay in that hat forever until you win something. Every month, we're going to pull names out of that hat for a drawing. So it might be like, hey, guys, here's one free lifetime. Hey, here's one free year. Rockster, hey, here's a free merch pack. Hey, here's whatever. So essentially, you will get $250, more than $250 of value from our prize pool every time. So every month we'll do a special drawing for those of you that like to spend money on trader funding programs. So you have to use them through our link. Buy 250, where it's not hard to do. That's like a couple of eval accounts at full price. So if you do like whatever. So 300 after discounts. After discounts, YDO. So if it only discounted the 30, you got to buy upwards of 250 worth of real cash. After discounts. Well, total spin is 250. That makes sense. So, when RS merch, we working on it now, baby. We working on it now. What the heck? I need $400 on this one to complete it as well. We will send you guys a message in Discord with all the information. I thought it was a $35 first month promo. So no, the 35. Okay, so what happened was I tried to turn on Nightbot to run the contest, and I was testing it out last night, which is why some of you guys got confused when I was streaming at midnight, because I was actually live testing the bot, and people actually joined in and were like hanging out with me for a little bit. Me and one of the mods got in there, and we were testing out the bot. But Nightbot, which I used 3 years ago, when we launched Rocket Scooter at the beginning of during 2022, we had like essentially 2 years ago, 2.5 years ago, our first promo was $35 for the first month, and Nightbot used to spam that in the chat. And when I turned Nightbot, I reconnected Nightbot to the stream for the contest. I guess that 2.5-year-old timer was still on, and it started promoting that old link. So there's no $35 first month. That was Nightbot being crazy. We haven't had that in over probably a year and a half. So like last year, the $35 first month became $67 first month, and then now $67 is now $99 first month. And as times go by, the way it is you have to lock in the rate, and then you get the good rate forever. That's how we kind of roll here. So imagine if you would have jumped in when we first launched. It's like the stock market. You got to buy the dip. If you get in early, you get the deal. So that's kind of what it is. Finally, when we're all said and done, our tools could be upwards of $500 a month. But come on, baby, I need $450. Let's go. Come on, 50 more bucks. 50 more bucks. Let's go. Right on the edge. Right on the edge. Come on, go over. Done. Thank you. All right, finally. Yeah, I'll post the link to the Zoom in the Discord. The Zoom in the Discord. Yeah, it was a long time ago. Yeah, it won't work. What happens if you use that link and pay $35? you probably will just be giving me free money. And I will take that $35 and I will buy one cocktail with that at a fancy steakhouse because that's what that would buy. So like back in the day, yeah, $35. And then what happened was a long time ago, $35 and then you would lock in at $67 a month for membership. So imagine right now, $99 first month and $199 going forward will lock you into everything. That rate will never go up for liquidity maps and all the stuff that we have now currently on your screen. That locks in. So if those prices go up, you'll be frozen at the lower rate here. So like I said, as we get more and more popular, rates just go up. So some of our members, we had contests years ago where some of our members got $1,200 lifetime. My ultimate goal with this is that it picks up popularity. The prices are going to go higher just because we don't, you know, like I said, it's like the stock market. You get in early, you get the better deal. $35 for a cocktail is crazy. You've been in any of the restaurants in Houston. It's ridiculous. I'm just kidding. They're probably closer to like $22, $24 at this. There's a couple fancy restaurants that we sometimes partake in. It's nasty, crazy. Why does it feel so dark in here? Hold on. Hold on. Does it feel dark for some reason? Hold on. Maybe turn my lights down a little bit. But you'll tell me I was like sitting in the dark all morning. Okay, so I'm pretty much done. Hey, does this Yaya, I think your name was, does this make it like easier to see on the chat? On the screen with bigger. Y'all want me to do my candles bigger like this going forward? Make it easier. So watching you talk, I promise if you do buy that, I will 100% take your money. And I will spend it on something frivolous. Then I will send pictures of all the beautiful things I buy with the $35. Cannot see the DD on this view? No. Question, should I also make Matt bigger? You guys want to see more? Y'all want to see more Matt? Then you can't see the rocket scooter logo. Y'all want to see more me? Is that even cooler? Small Matt? Fuck you guys. I don't like you either. Whatever. Alright, let's make Matt slightly smaller. Fine, I don't want to see you either. Whatever. Hold on. Right here. I'm all about symmetry. I have this really weird OCD compulsion about non-symmetry. I know, call me weird. I like things to look good symmetrically speaking. I have to have like straight lines, dude, or like my brain gets all crazy. Only when I get a haircut. There will be months where I don't get a haircut for a while, and I always complain about how I look shaggy. Too much. Don't need that much to Matt. Okay, a little bit less. That's symmetric. I do like this. All right, I think I'm done for the day, you guys. I needed to finish my... don't forget, sub to the channel. What do you mean I done? I'm done for the day trading. You ever go see a house with built-in that aren't symmetrical? It tears me up inside. It does. Wait, you're like me? You're super compulsive about like weird stuff. There's this one. We looked at this one house. iDoc. What did I say about that house we looked at? about the bathtub. I raised this like the house was perfect, and then I was like a hell no because there was something with the bathtub. Do you remember? You tell him. Does IDOC trade? I'm about to make her start trading. The bathtub. The bathtub was like crooked by like 2 degrees, and I could see it. Like this beautiful bathroom was perfect. They had like this. They had like this. There was like counter, and this gigantic like walk-in shower with like thousands of little jets and everything. And then the bathtub was like this. And I swear it was like 2 degrees non-parallel from the wall. It was off by like, it was like sloping ever so slightly. And nobody can see it but me. And I was like, no. The bathtub one. Yeah, the bathtub wasn't straight. And I was like, we can't get this house. And she's like, why? I was like, the bathtub. And I told the guys like, oh, well, we can easily fix that. We can just, rotate it. And I was like, your bathtub's crooked. Like the whole thing. He's like, how'd you like the house? And I was like, bathtub's crooked. I was like a pouting kid who couldn't get the candy at the checkout. Mom wouldn't let me buy it. Your bathtub. But I walked in. I was like so uneasy feeling. I'm so weird, obsessive, compulsive with patterns. It kills you every single time. Yeah, like I walked in. I was like, no, I don't think I could stare at this. I get this like general uneasiness with non-symmetry. I don't know what it is, but I'm just wired in a very weird way. Res is slightly coming back. Yeah, slightly. It's an engineer thing. Brian has it too. Brian is a logistics guy. So for him, everything has to make sense probably even more than I do. I need an electric soundboard with I do have an electric soundboard here in my I actually have one. I just don't know how to program it. Let me see if I can figure out how to do it. Why don't I set that up? There's all kind of fun things I can do with this I wonder if I can program each one of these things to do something different. Can I record things on this? Top left, function, play, stop, fade, loop. Samples. I can. Okay, I can load some samples in here. All right, so I do have some buttons that can do like buy, 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 sell, sell, sell. Okay, I can do it. I love it. Don't short, don't short. The degree in the back is in pumpkin carvings. It is, but they should take my degree away because this year's pumpkin carving wasn't as cool looking. I tried to do IDOC talk, but it made her look like fat bastard from Austin Powers. She had like 5 different channels like this. So like drop that. Because her mom called and I was like talking to her mom on the phone while I was carving. I do 3D pumpkin carvings. I'm actually pretty good at it. Like I don't just cut holes in the pumpkin. I carve the pumpkin like a sculpture. And I could take any photo and turn it into a pumpkin carving, like a 3D one. But yeah, this year wasn't as clean. This was a good trading day today. The thing is with ETF, now that I've gone to Live Elite, I don't get to trade sim to fund anymore. I can't do the whole eval, pass the eval, get paid out in the sim to funded accounts. I'm a funded trader now, so they don't let you do both. Like I can't trade. So basically, like if I'm gonna still do evals or still do eval trading and sim to funded trading, I got to use someone else because ETF doesn't let you do it if you're funded. So I will probably be doing. I'll definitely be doing both. We'll see. Oh, wait, hold on. Get my friend really good. Did I close my long on the S&P? Yeah, I did because I was tapping. I was finishing up these last couple of evals to finish them. So as soon as I hit the profit target, I close out. How are you guys? What a fun day today. Get the monthly, and we're gonna do our drawing in 2 weeks. I'm sorry, in 1 week for the lifetime stuff. You have 2 more days to enter that. And if you did enter the contest, everybody can come today for the free Zoom call. So don't not be there. It's so much fun. Let me see if they got me the extra. This, I need to just reboot my computer. ETF has a new contest that's starting out, by the way. I don't know if you guys want to enter it, but if you win these... Okay, here's what it is. Guys, let me explain something to you. The contest, the one I did last time, the one that I won, they're doing another one that starts on November 10th. There are only 20 people that are entering this contest. And a winner gets a live elite account. Money to trade with. I won the contest and there's like 880 people in it. There are only 20 people entering this contest. Somebody from Rock Scooter needs to go in and take the prize. Go get funded. Go get funded, you guys. You don't like you have to pay for it? They all make you pay for it. Just think of it like this. There's that blue sky one you guys told me about. I entered that thing. They made me pay for it. So I'm going to actually go trade and beat that thing too. Just to win. I don't want to win contests. Just to beat people. But their goal is to bring in business, utilizing like the contest to bring in business. Just like we have a contest to bring in business, right? So you got to pay for it to some degree. I'll see if I can't come up with some ideas. Maybe I can assist them in coming out with something that may be easier to enter. So that way there's more participation. With 20 people, that's great. Your chances are really good of winning that contest with only 20 people. I'm sure they'll have more, but when you sign up, but that's like really... That's like really good. For those of you who... Is awful for you guys? Crazy. Guys, and here's the setup, right? This is the 90% setup. One of my favorite setups there are. I take this trade every single time. Every single time. I'm actively in this trade one more time. Off to the side. I had 3 eval accounts I'm trying to finish up and get to profit. When I take the trade and it hits the second long entry, I hit it again. I trade both of them. We get to here. I close out. We get to there. I close out of all of it because at the time, res was kind of bouncing below 0. So half gap is resistance at that time. But look, these mean reversion trades all day, every day. All day, every day. If QQQ enters the bull zone, do you immediately enter in a bull zone bottom trade? I do, Cedric, if it's supporting. But the one takeaway from that, you have to ask yourself, how far can it go? Is there a yellow line in the way? Is DD bands in the way? Or are DD bands in the way? What's the R and on that trade? And the commitment to that trade is, if I do take a long, it's typically a runner. The reward to risk ratio has to be greater than what you want it to be, right? So how far away is DD band from Nasdaq 8 points higher? So 25. Yeah, so Nasdaq 25 to 380. It's a 160 point run. Yeah, I mean, it's not a terrible idea. Not a terrible idea at all. If it breaks, yeah, not a bad idea. Not the worst idea. That's what I'm waiting for. Trading Views is free, but there's a ton of people. The payment is weeding out most of the YOLO traders. So TradingView won't let me enter their contests because I didn't have an active TradingView account. Even though I'm a TradingView licenser, I argued with them. I said, they're like, yeah, you have to have an active monthly subscription to TradingView. I was like, I have one for years. But then I switched bank accounts, so I forgot to update my card there, and I never look at it. So the subscription just went up a couple months back. And they were like, yeah, but you have to have an active TradingView membership. I'm like, what, $15 a month? I was like, you know, I pay you guys $1,000 a month, right? I have an active membership. I just have your highest tier membership for enterprise customers. They're like, sorry, sir, that doesn't count. I'm like, well, fuck you guys too. I pay you $12,000 a year, TradingView. Does that not qualify me for your tournament? God, I was so excited. There's thousands of people entering that tournament. Oh, I don't want that. I want to be in it so bad. I've been arguing with this like fucking 20-year-old kid in TradingView that my thing should count. These guys are idiots. Like, you need to have an active paid plan. I'm like, I have your enterprise solution, dude. I have this. I have this. I have this. It's the highest paid plan. I have your highest paid plan. This is a paid plan, which is your rules. This paid plan is the... Yeah, he's like, I'm sorry, we can't make an exception. Here's TradingView's ridiculous rule. Here we go. Check it out. Look, they won't let... Look. You have to be 18 years of age. Check. Are used with a valid TradingView paid plan? Yes. Paid plan. Which I have. I have this paid plan. Products. It's not products. Pricing. Professional. Enterprise. I have this paid plan. It's a paid plan. Oh, God. That's what happens when you hire a 22-year-old college student to be your tech support. Doesn't understand the company plans. I'm like, I'm your enterprise client, and I feel very insulted that you won't let me enter your paper trading contest. How dare you? How dare you? That's a paid plan, bro. I'm not in the $15 a month level 1 charting and data plan. I'm like, I am your highest tier subscriber. Sorry, sir. You must have bought a ticket for Coach to be entered into the drawing for a free Coca-Cola. I bought first class ticket. I'm in the front of the fucking plane. Enter me into the drawing. I'm insulted. You're giving out blankets to everyone in Coach. Bro. I bought the seat next to the captain. I'm helping him fly the plane. Don't I get a free soda too? Oh my God. I have to wait to enter the next one so I can go Robble Stomps and Paper Traders. Fine. Okay. Kid doesn't know his own pricing plans. It doesn't say you have to be a non-pro subscriber. I'm an engineer. I follow the rules. It literally says a paid plan, doesn't it? It says a paid plan. That's a paid plan. That is a paid plan. That is I make a payment every month. I'm on a plan. Gen X versus Gen Z. I said, let me talk to your supervisor. I sounded like a Karen when I did it. Let me talk to your supervisor, kid. I'm just pretending to be salty. I wanted to enter this damn contest. There's thousands of people entering it. That sounds exciting. It's not as exciting to go to the Blue Sky contest and trade against 30 people. Like, that doesn't sound fun at all. I mean, it's a contest, whatever, but... volume that you see on Rocket Scooter looks very different than we build TradingView because we get better data than TradingView does. We buy enterprise CTA A and B data. We get the full SIP feed. So, yeah, TradingView, we have the same data. And of course, data aggregator is a whole different thing for that. No two data packages are the same, even though everyone has all data. Because trading a trade, this is something you guys will learn when you're in the platform business. A trade comes from multiple sources, not just you sending your order to the exchange and getting filled. There are probably 50 different ways a trade can get filled, and it all counts as volume. Not all of it goes to the exchange paths that you normally will take. First of all, there's multiple exchanges. You have to aggregate all of those, but there's different types of orders that have to count as volume. An example that most of you guys know would be dark pool orders. A data aggregator gets to decide if they want the dark pool order to count as volume or not. So no two data feeds are the same, even though everybody has all data. There's really no data feed that's all data because there's so many types of ways trades can be executed now. Over the counter, under the counter, around the counter. It's crazy. So no two data feeds will be the same. So Rocket Scooter has Ghost Wick, so the price has moved a wild amount in quick millisecond. Those are late report dark pool orders, and we do include those. Our aggregator includes those. We don't get to choose what the aggregator includes. Each data API chooses which data to clump together from their bulk data they get. So imagine this, the exchange sends data, over the counter sends data, dark pool sends data, all these people, and an aggregator will buy all that data, clump it together in different packages, and then sell it to us. Even furthermore, the exchange data can be aggregated differently as the exchange decides this is what we're going to send in our data feed or not. And so what all is never the same. But I'll tell you is our aggregate is more comprehensive than TradingView's is by a long shot. We have more data, even though they have all data as well that you pay for. Our all data is better than their all data. Through the counter, around the counter, above the counter. The counter identifies as a floor, whatever. We have all different. Should I have a Christmas party in Houston? Maybe at the new house, because we should close on the house in the second week of December. Maybe we'll throw out a huge house party or something. That'd be kind of dope. Jay says there's special delayed SEQ, IRC, DP orders. Well, they don't show on the tape till amount of time later. Yeah, so that's a lot of times when you see those quick wicks, or a giant volume spike like this is late reported volume to the tape. So essentially an order that took place yesterday or 10 minutes ago, filled over the counter, then they report it, and then it hits the feed, even though it wasn't an order that actually took place. What your candle chart actually does is all you get is the tape. You get data that just streams through, and then the chart grabs the data and says, there's a candle, there's a candle, there's a candle. And so essentially this is just a ticking tape that reports the orders. And a dark pool may say, yep, we filled a million shares yesterday at this price. It just enters the tape right there. So it's the candle is ticking along, then it's blip, blip. As your chart is just drawing what's been printed to it. It's not an order that actually took place. Now, it was reported now, but it took place sometime in the past. And there's a lot of that happens. So when you're looking at data aggregators, they gave us a list of this is what our aggregate is, by the way. These are all the things that are possible. And this is what you're going to get. You're going to get this and 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 this. And half the things that we didn't get are I don't even know what the fuck that is. It's some kind of weird acronym. Juke, 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 juke. Type order, this type order, that type order. I'm what even are those? I started researching some of them, and I'm wow, there are a million ways to buy and sell stock in the stock market. As Jay is saying, it's kind of cool, the different types of orders that exist. And I couldn't even decipher what half of them were. It didn't make any sense. And he says it's hard to find that. Yeah, it's hard to find data on the methods. All these special type of like arrangements that exist between firms. A lot of it's over the counter. A lot of it is liquidity provision mechanics. And I could not figure out the majority of it. I'm just like, so am I getting the stock data from the exchange? Right? So it's kind of neat is that no two, what it basically is no two data packages are the same. Even though they give you all data and we give you all data. All data would be all the boxes are checked. But let me tell you something, as I researched it, you don't want all the boxes checked because it's going to look like your volume is going to look like this. You're going to get volume spikes all over the place. And so the reason they don't check all the volume is because a lot of the big traffic is not done through the exchange, and your volume would look weird. So what they really care about is giving you the majority of data that goes through the electronic exchanges, the ECNs. It's cool that Jay understands this. Yeah, it's hard to find data, and some of the more proprietary, like interactive brokers, allow you to use some weird routing stuff. You can find the screenshot. Right, and so direct-to-market type order flow. So it's interesting to see that, like, while it is neat to see, like, you have spikes like this, you really don't care for that in your analysis. By the way, I'm about to close out my NASDAQ position one more time. Right at the edge. Again, I'll take this trade every single time. Closing it out. I'm done for the day. I need $500 on that one. Oh, sorry, $1,200 on that one to finish it. Okay, guys, let me see what they said about the I'm not gonna lie, I do need a soundboard every single time. And here, there. I made this trade 4 times today. This is some of my favorite days, you guys. So the 1 month Rocket Scooter, if you subscribe for the first month, up in 3 days, you can ask for a refund. It'll enter you to a drawing for 2 lifetimes. They have a total of like 24 people that have signed up. So that's a 4% chance for a $4,000 prize. Oh, the P&L? Yeah, hold on. Oh, Trading View. Let me enter your paper contest, kiddo. That's the final. These are all evals today. So I have 20 funded accounts with another place that I've always had. 3 of them went bust at some point, and I needed to just, they had a deal, they had a special, so I bought the evals and forgot about it when I switched to ETF. I was like, oh, the evals are about to renew. Shit, well, let me pass them real quick. And so that was basically it. These 2 passed, and then this one is I didn't trade any of the funded accounts today. Yeah, each one is a different account. These are with the different companies. So today is not the today I'm not trading the ETF account. So what I'm gonna have to do is like have my ETF live funded account, and then I still want to do evals and sim to funded. It's gonna make a crap ton of money doing that on the side. I'm gonna have to have like, and then I'm doing a contest, ETF contest, and I'm doing the blue, what is it, Blue Sky? Is that the name of it? Blue Sky contest. So I'm gonna have to be trading like 3 or 4 different places. What I'm gonna do is I'm gonna put laptops here. With all the other, I'm gonna have Trade-A-Bait open like a million different places. Yeah, so those are evals today. I should have scalped the funded on these, but I was just focusing on getting those 3 passed. Before I forget about it. I didn't want them to charge me again for like the 2nd month cycle in the eval. I went through there and I was like, I logged because I was focusing on ETF just for the contest this last month and getting my ETF eval accounts. Took into sim, all sim to funded, all the sim to funded profits get dumped into the live account, and then I can't trade the evals anymore. I can't do that game in ETF. So they don't let you do the sim to funded anymore, evals anymore. I'm banned for 2 years, but then they fund me with real money. So that they basically make sure that you're not like essentially trading both. So because of that, you know, the sum to funded game, I had to do with other competitors. But either way. Speaking of, I have a meeting today. Oops, had a bunch of people accidentally use that link that doesn't go anywhere. I'm going to refund you. I know I was joking saying I buy a cocktail with the money. I need to refund anybody that made that purchase. I had a couple emails that said I bought that extended trial thing. Oh, Nightbot. Because all the products have actually been moved to Marketplace, so it just doesn't actually buy anything. It'll take your... apparently it'll take your money, because the Stripe link is still active, but... Alright, let me refund this guy here. Oh, there's only one person. Okay, if that was you, I'm refunded you. My bad on that. Let me do this really quick. Oh, Nightbot, you suck. That's it. That's operator error. That's a map. That's a map thing. Okay. Let me get them to the right place. Johan, if you're here, you're bad on that. Any gamers in here? Quick question. You guys playing the new COD? Are you liking it? Got you, man. Bad. Geeks is Prestige 6. Hey, all right, you guys, if you're in COD, add me. Hold on. That's me. Add me on Steam. You're Prestige 6 already? Jesus, I just did Prestige 1 yesterday. I need to catch up to you guys. I don't get a lot of time to play, though, but usually an hour or two. Like, when I'm making trades in the middle of the day, I'm locked into my computer. That's whenever I'll do a little gaming. Warzone Resurgence. Oh, nice. Yeah. No, I actually played the new Zombies right when it first. Yeah, for like a hot 2 hours. Zombies is fun. I need somebody to play Zombies with. You thought Throne of Liberty is good? Haven't tried it yet. NCSoft can finicky with geo-blocking if you travel. Really? I didn't know that. I used to play a lot of NCSoft games. I used to be I played Aeon when that came out. They patched that game because of me. I was exploiting something in that game. They call it the Menace patch, actually. If y'all played Aeon, I have a cool story. If nobody ever played that game, then the story don't mean anything to you. But I was the sole reason for an entire patch of the game. I had an exploit. I can buff my character to one-shot kill people in the opposing town. There's a spot I can hang out that is an MMO. So like when you go to the enemy's towns, the guards usually kill you in one hit. There's a place I can be where the guards can hit me, and I buff my character and one-shot tap kill everybody. And I was raking up PvP points until they patched the game. So that's fun. Yeah. So my one claim to fame in gaming was I had an exploit. It was a legitimate exploit. It was in the game mechanics. I had a certain place I can hide that the guards, I could line of sight the guards and still kill other people while they're peacefully walking around their town, finicking, like playing around their inventories, goofing off, and they would just get one shot killed. No, I don't want eggs. I ate pizza for breakfast. Aeon, they're coming out with an Aeon 2, I heard. It was supposed to be all mobile, which is weird, but I play Call of Duty now. I play Apex. I was Diamond Apex, so if you guys are Apex players, I dabble. Path of Exile 2. Oh, nice, Keeks. Keeks, you gotta add me, dude. I need people to squad with. Hit me up. I just reset on Prestige 1, so all my guns aren't unlocked anymore, which sucks. But I like that you get the permanent unlock. It's my first time ever playing Call of Duty, because it's always a Battlefield player. I know it's totally different. But I'm actually digging Call of Duty. The weird thing I don't like about Call of Duty is it is like designed for like ADHD kids. It's like you spawn, you die, you spawn, you die, you spawn, you shoot, you die. It's like your life cycle is like 10 seconds per life. So I remember like I used to play some of the Conquest games on Battlefield where you like spawn and you'd move in with your group and you'd stay alive for like 5 minutes at a time. That's like the games I used to play. Dude, Call of Duty, and like iDoc was watching me play one time. She's like, "That's crazy. How do you even pay?" Like you'd spawn and there's like, and the spawns are all messed up. You can't even control them. People are spawning all over the place. As a former competitive Halo player, spawn controlling was like all of my things. I used to compete in Halo 2 MLGs back in the day. Multiplayer. Oh, yeah. On Steam, here's my tag. That's me. Hold on, wait. I think I have some numbers with that. Let me make sure I get the right. How do I... That's me. Yeah, Battle.net? Okay, cool. Similar to lifespan of TikTok? That's funny. Wait, Michael Benny play Quake and Counter-Strike shows your age, dude. No, that's my era, dude. Okay, so in high school, we used to have a comp sci class, computer science AP. So like in 9th and 10th and 11th and 12th grade, there was computer science, right? And so this was like before the days that like public schools became like, locked down with like police patrol and security guards and metal detectors and uniforms. Like I come from the era where school was like, I had long blue hair. I wore baggy pants and carried a skateboard around. Like they didn't care about that kind of stuff. So you can do whatever. But then like school started to become like very much like lockdown. Okay, you must go to the cafeteria. After Columbine kind of changed everything in schools, like in our era. Can't leave campus anymore. Like we used to take our lunch and go sit out. As long as you made it back to class, they didn't care. I would take my lunch and walk out the football stadium and just sit out there and eat in the field, like just chill with friends, you know. And so they locked the school down after Columbine, so like you couldn't do anything. The teacher would make sure you went to the cafeteria and you'd come back. So what my friends and I did was, you know, because we a lot of times would go to the computer lab, and of course, you know, 1998, this is when all the computers finally got networked and internet. We had like a T1 line coming to the school. All the computers are networked together. And so we would play Quake with each other. Quake 1. On the network. We loaded up on the teacher. You know, the teacher, 80-year-old Miss Carswell, didn't give a shit. She was cool as hell. She's like, oh yeah, you boys can play games all day long, whatever. Come on in here. And all the nerdy kids like me, we would go into the computer lab where we had our comp sci class. We played Quake. We called it Quake AP because that was the class we took. We said, where are you doing? Oh, we're going to Quake AP, which was our, you know, comp sci AP lunch hour where we play Quake. Well, after some time, literally after Columbine, high schools around the world changed. Everybody remembers the Columbine disaster. It was tragic, right? So high schools changed. We had a dress code after that. You weren't allowed. It was weird. Our school wouldn't let you wear all black after that. It was weird. A lot of my friends were like, you know, gothic headbanger skater types that wore all black, and dudes that paint their fingernails black and wear eyeliner, and then you would go to detention if you did that. They were like, you can't look the part. And schools became fucking totalitarian, and we couldn't go play Quake at lunchtime, and I was so angry that my friends and I invented a fake chess club and got chartered by the principal. So we were like, we need to figure this out. So we created a fake chess club at my school that I was president of. I mean, I played chess, but the chess club needed to be able to play chess on the computers to practice for the upcoming chess tournaments, apparently, that existed, I think. I don't know. We never went to one. But the fake chess club we made allowed us to get special permission to go practice chess in the computer lab. To which we installed a chess game on the computers. But we also wrote a script that when you alt-tabbed, if anybody walked by, we were playing Quake in this fake chess club, Quake Chess Edition. And we wrote a script that essentially you were playing Quake. And if anybody came into like survey or walk into the class, like anybody, we can all alt-tab and chess would pop up and it would look like we were playing chess. That is a very Zach Morris moment of me if you watch Saved by the Bell. You know, we were tricking Mr. Belding. And the funny part about the story was when it came up to be, and again, it was me and all the kids in the math club, basically. This is the nerdy kids bamboozling the principal. We never got caught, but we almost did because when the yearbook came around, wanted to take pictures of the chess club, none of us wanted to be in the photo. Because it was kind of funny because we were like, that's too, I'm like, we're nerdy because we're in the math club, but that's even too nerdy for us. Now, right now, chess club is probably going to be seen as cool. But in my day, it was like, you know, I was nerdy enough being captain of the math and the science and comp sci club and all that. I'm like, I don't know if I want to be captain of the chess club. I think I'm ever going to get a girlfriend at this rate. Just kidding, I had a girlfriend. We thought it was too nerdy. So none of us like, because my friends that were in comp sci were not like the nerdiest of the nerds. We were pretty nerdy, but a lot of us were like skaters and played guitar. My valedictorian had like long hair and wore Nirvana shirts. The other guy, their moms are the teachers, and we all like, you know, we'd sneak away and smoke weed at lunchtime kind of people. So we were like, all right, let's get other friends in the math club to stand in for the picture of the chess club. So in the yearbook photo for chess club is a fake chess club with our friends from the math club standing in for the photo who didn't even come to Quake AP. So we absolutely... So it's the biggest scam in the history of scams, I guess. So we had to even create a fake photo op because none of us wanted to be in the picture. We wanted zero evidence that Quake AP ever existed because we didn't want them to take away from us. If Quake AP ever fell apart and the threads ever become unraveled, there's no photo evidence of any of us having anything ever to do with it. So we wouldn't get suspended. So we got our friends in the math club to lie and say they're in the chess club. Oh, so great. The stuff you do as kids. And that to me was my greatest accomplishment in high school. That was it. But damn it. Don't take away my Quake. We go play Quake at every lunchtime because it was so fun because it was networked, it was LAN. You know, you couldn't even everyone was just barely getting the internet at that time. So how exciting was what it was to play multiplayer games every day, you know, with your friends. So, yeah, so true story in the yearbook there's a math club picture with chess club names. And me being captain of the chess club, I wasn't even featured by name or by photo. We had a secret mafia-level organization that puppeted this chess club photo. We need some standards. Let's get them in. Yeah, we can't let them catch us. We're going to get in trouble. And the funny thing was they even gave us a budget to buy stuff. Which we did spend on chess materials, by the way. We got approved for a budget. I remember how many hundreds of dollars it was. Well, basically, we bought, like, the software to play video chess, and we bought a few chess boards. But that was so we could play, you know, Team Rockets on Quake. So Matt Weeks live near Boulder. Your kids have open campus. Blows your mind. Oh, wow. Interesting. Did I play Frostpunk? I love it, dude. Frostpunk was such a good game. And I just got Frostpunk 2. I bought it pre-sale, and I was playing it a little bit ago. But it came out at the same time Call of Duty did. So Frostpunk is like you dedicate yourself to it. It's like one of the hardest games. But I got the hardest achievements in Frostpunk 1. It was really hard. But it's a dedication. You got to, like, dedicate to yourself to that game to really get good at it. So I'm going to dedicate a week or two when I'm chillaxing to dive into it. Frostpunk is great if you like it. You really got into Halo, but the engine change was too fast and chaotic for you? Yeah, Halo, like, started trying to become, like, the Call of Duty type game with loadouts and all that. Wasn't a big fan of it. After Halo 3, Halo just, like, completely went into decline. Halo Infinite was actually pretty decent. It went back to the roots, but then they got rid of the battle rifle for competitive, which I don't understand that choice, which is so weird. It has, like, the gun, which is kind of like the pistol. It's 4-shot kill, but still, like, pistol was 3-shot kill. So it doesn't feel the same. So it's like a single tap instead of burst fire. Halo, I think, became dominant because of the burst fire battle rifle. And that's what made it very fun and competitive. And Infinite actually had some promise, and they decided to get rid of it because, well, ever since, you know, 343 is absolutely garbage and doesn't understand the game like Bungie understood the game, but yeah. You're in Quake Clans, you can join. You had ISTN in 1996. Oh, yeah. Them were the days. I did like Halo Reach. I didn't multiplayer wasn't into, but like Reach and ODST, those had like great. I like the stories and those kind of games as well, but multiplayer was just when Reach came out, multiplayer was already in decline. Plus, like other multiplayer games started coming out and being better. Like esports started becoming big, so people were playing like League. League was out at the time. Counter-Strike was starting to grow pretty quickly, like as when Geo came out. I never played Dark Souls. Reach was the last good Halo. Yeah. 3 was the last good competitive Halo. Yeah. But it's so funny, my chess club story. You like that? Believe it or not, the perpetrators that came up with that story, or came up with that club, was me, the valedictorian of my high school class, who by far is one of the only people I ever met who I found to be infinitely smarter than myself. And his mom was the teacher for the UIL math. And him and I competed in math. And him and I both swept math sweepstakes like every year in UIL math. And this kid, he graduated. He went to UT and got a chemical engineering degree. So we both went chemie. I went to U of H. And then he never worked as an engineer. Instead, he started a toy company. Get this. Get how this kid made his money. He started a toy company buying year-old Mattel and like Hot Wheels type products like Barbies and things like that and flipping them because he realized that they go in and out of style like fashion. There's always like a hot model, like this is the year's model. Everyone's buying it. And then once it goes out of style, these warehouses have so many of them, they got to make room for the new stuff. So this guy bought warehouses and stocked up on like last year and the year before Barbies and Kens and Hot Wheels and stuff and would raise the price and sell them on places like Amazon. He started doing this like 20 years ago. And he did it out of his garage and now he has like 10 warehouses where he does this. Well, this kid, very, very gifted. He found this arbitrage mechanic. He found it, he's like at Christmas time. Parents don't know the difference between this year and last year's Barbie. It's a Barbie. And he might have bought it for $5 and sold it for $50, something like that. So that was the vice president of the chess club. That guy. And the other guy that started it with us, his mom was the other teacher. The two teachers were UIL teachers in math. They both were our trainers for competitive math. Me and that kid played guitar together. And what he ended up becoming, after he went to school, he's a musician and he writes the music for Friday Night Lights, the TV show. So those are your 3 chess club, or edits the music or something like that. He's the musician for Friday Night Lights, the TV show, the football TV show. And that, my friends, those are the 3 officers of the chess club. I'm done with trading for the day. So this is what I'm saying, and I hope we can inspire Gen Z and Gen Alpha, is, you know, it's not really a crime. The worst that could happen was that the principal would look at us and go, you guys, I'm taking away your computer lab privileges. It was a slap on the wrist, right, if we got caught. It's not like we probably got detention or something. But then the rationale was, well, you know, our parents are teachers. So we'll get off the hook if the principal can't punish them or do anything like expulsion worthy. We probably would have got detention. We're technically playing chess, and we have the chess there. Our rationale was, well, our moms won't let us get in trouble. So we're like, okay. But I hope this inspired Gen Z and Gen Alpha is that, you know, be innovative in this world. And I grew up to build Rocket Scooter, right? So we all grew up to build and do amazing things just because, you know, we had ingenuity to stand out and try to be different. You know, we didn't hurt anybody. We didn't steal anything. We didn't take anything that wasn't ours. But, you know, strive to be different. No trades here. I'm not doing anything. I'm pretty much done for the day. Benny was an eBay and Amazon power seller with laptop parts. Dude, like, that's the time to do it. The same path a lot of entrepreneurs follow. You find a niche. It was just so crazy to find my best friend in high school in his 20s. Chemical engineering degree. Just did it because he needed a degree. He got a full ride, you know, to school. Got his degree, and then he's a millionaire selling Barbies. I'm just like, and it's so cool. It's like I met, you know, I follow up with him a couple of years, you know, after that, after he got out of school, and we stay in touch every couple of years. We'll say hey. He lives in Austin. Same dude as ever. Super chill, super laid back. You wouldn't know the guy is like a 170 IQ. He's just absolutely brilliant guy. So down to earth and quiet. Long hair, beard down halfway down his chest. Perfect SAT score, you know, that kind of kid. On a niche to sell Barb. You know what he says? He's like, dude, he's like, yeah. He's like, I went to engineering school. I was like, yeah, me too. He's like, what are you doing now? I'm like, oh, I started a tech company. He's like, oh, that's cool. Yeah, I'm selling. He's like, I'm selling like Barbies and Hot Wheels, and I was like, what? And he tells me all about it. He's like, yeah, let me send you some pictures. He sends me pictures of all this. And he has gigantic warehouses, like size of football fields now, and he's expanded beyond those. Like now he does all kind of toy arbitrage. It's all toys. He has a sophisticated logistical network. I mean, it's a big operation now. And he's like, yeah, dude, I just want to do something that would make easy money. He's like, you know me, I always like, pursuing my projects and fun stuff I like to do. So I didn't really want a job. I just wanted something that would pile money in my lap so that I could not have to work. I was like, how much money are you making? He just smiled. He's like, I was like, so it's enough? He's like, yeah, it's enough. He's like, I just bought my 10th warehouse. I was like, yep. These are the geniuses that came up with the chess club, so it was kind of a fun story. I'm sure he's very, very well off. Because of negative resilience and Nasdaq logs have pinpointed a good idea. So my resilience is, yeah. So is it still sitting here negative? Hold on. Oh, my platform is disconnected. Let me. Yeah, we have so many users. We're having connection issues. So like one of the things we're going to work on in the next big patch is to patch up the connection issues. Platform does, the scanner disconnects a little bit, and so does the resilience. And we need to upgrade our architecture to do so. So let me make sure to see what resilience actually is. Always make sure when you're trading, just click the reconnect button so that this turns green. What about me? Hugh, after your degree, became a trader? For me? I never desired to become a trader. That was like never my goal in life. It was just something that I actually went, believe it or not, my story, I was going to go to med school. So like I got my engineering degree and I got like 3/4 of a bio degree. I was double majoring. I kind of have ADHD because in college, I originally wanted to be pre-med. I wanted to be a pediatric neurosurgeon. That's actually the path I was going to go on. I got a perfect math SAT score, so I got a pretty decent ride at my school. While I was there, I was double majoring. I was like third in my engineering class, so I did pretty okay in that. And like I was trying to become, like prepped for med school. And so like I wanted to basically show off for med school application by, doing your science, getting a 4.0, and then doing chemical engineering just because it's hard, just to get a 4.0, just to show off. Like basically, and that was a very popular flex in my school because the top 4 students in my class were all going to med school as well. They were all double majoring the same light. But also when I was in college, I started doing a lot of research. I worked for 2 different professors doing research. And I got into teaching for a little bit. And I was like all over the place, like what I wanted to do. I loved research. The research team I was part of designed the catalyst that goes into the diesel engine catalytic converter, the 2007 Clean Air Act. So that's in everybody's diesel engines now, especially trucks. And I was part of the global team that worked on that project, which is kind of cool. So I actually had like a very, very small part in that, but that like inspired me. I was like, oh, maybe I want to go into research. Maybe I want to get a PhD. And the teacher I worked for was the head of the department, and he had one job opening, and he offered it to me because I was like, I was really interested in reaction engineering, and that was his specialty, and also got the top grade in his class. So he was like, I want you to take this job, and it's $10 an hour. It's tax free. You should work for the school. And I was like, $10 an hour? All right, I'll take it. What do I have to do? He's like, you have to come run, trials with us every day and catalyst thing. It's like, okay. So when I was doing that, I was like, oh, maybe I could be a PhD. I'd love to be a professor one day. I had all these different things. I didn't know what I wanted to do. I could have gone to med school. I could have gone to academia. Got a grad school. I was taking grad school classes in undergrad, so he approved that so I can get credits in as an undergrad. So I took a lot of my catalyst electives, which are grad school classes, just to give me a head start. So normally when you take your electives in school, They're undergrad electives. But he allowed me to take certain grad school classes as my electives, which specialize in catalysis. So that way I can get grad school credits and graduate grad school earlier. So I was like, okay, I had 2 different paths. Ultimately, I never finished pursuing bio because I kind of fell out of love with the idea of being a doctor. And then I just had an engineering degree, and then I needed money. So I went and got a job. And that's the story there. That's a long story with that. 23 years old. I was like, well, I need a job. I'm on my own. So I went and got a job right out of school. Also was working internships in plants too. So that was another reason why I liked the idea. Of all the things I was doing, I really loved working in the plants. My internships were badass. Like, I was just like, oh, this is so cool. I get to wear like my pajamas to work and a hard hat and drive a golf cart and hang out with some good old boys. Just like, you know, working at the plants is so different than working with scientists. Everyone in the plant is super smart, but they're also like super blue collar, which is like me. I mean, I come from like a blue collar family, and I don't like hanging around like hoity-toity people who just like are super snobby. I like hanging around people that are smart, and you wouldn't know it unless they open their mouth. Like, they don't let you know it, but they're very talented at what they did. And the highest echelon of intelligence I've ever seen was working in a chemical plant. And when I did that in my, everybody's smart, from the plant manager to the scientists to the engineers to the guy turning the wrench to the guys fighting the fires. Everyone there was extremely brilliant. And so like I was like, okay, that sounds like a cool job. Let me try to get a job in engineering. And I did that for a couple years, and then 3 years into my career, 2008 happened, and then I got laid off. My plant laid off half of its staff. I worked for Dow Chemical at the time. And I didn't know, and it was like 2010. So actually 4.5 years out of school. I get laid off when the world's economy crashed. That's the story. Do I get good bills with my prop firm? I do, yeah. This one I do. You finished your medic biology school, Icewild. After that, went to engineering university, and now you're studying trading. You sound like somebody I know. Midland, Michigan. I didn't work in Midland, but I worked here. I worked in Houston. So, yeah, Midland is the... it's a funny story. Speaking of Midland, Michigan, which is where the headquarters of Dow is. So I actually worked for Roman Haas, which was a very prestigious, prominent German company that invented plexiglass. They owned Morton Salt. They owned a bunch of stuff. And I worked in the diaper... the diaper segment of the company, where we made acrylic acid monomer for the polyacrylic powder that goes into Huggies diapers. So we were like, Huggies was like 40% of our customer base. They bought the white powder that goes in diapers, and we made the precursor to that white powder. And that's what I made. And then Dow bought us out because our plant was doing better than their plant. And so Dow bought the entire Roman Haas company to acquire their acrylics division and other things. And then the Roman Haas company is private. Germans are great. I love the German companies because they take care of their employees. And they said, well, okay, in case the merger happens, in case you guys fire our employees, you're going to give them a really solid severance package. And they argued for that before they allowed the buyout to happen. And then during the time, Dow was supposed to build a giant plant in Oman, and it was this huge, like, multi-billion-dollar thing. They were getting its contract, and then the world went to shit, and that project fell apart, and Dow didn't have the money to go through with the merger after it was already a signed deal. And this was actually a big case in contract law, because what Dow tried to do was back out of the merger, and the Haas family was like, you can't do that. And it went to court, and it was actually a big precedent set in contract law, where Dow tried to declare that the global economy crashing was force majeure, and therefore, you know, force majeure allows you to back out of some contracts, which means like an act of God. Like if a meteor strikes the planet and blows up half of a city, then you don't have to, you know, you don't have a building anymore to conduct business. That's force majeure. There's special considerations. But the contract precedent set was that the judge declared that global markets crashing is not an act of God. He said that is an act of man. I thought that was pretty cool. I was part of that whole thing. So stock market crashes. You can't say, well, I can't go through with the deal because we don't have money because the world fell apart. And he says, well, that's an act of man. God had nothing to do with this. So the merger went through, and then Dow couldn't afford to pay the employees. So they had to lay everybody off. So my story goes that my plant manager, there were 6 engineers and I was the youngest one there. Everyone there was great. 2 of them were graduated like 3 years before me from the same school. So they were like my mentors when I was a freshman. He pulls us all in. Everybody there is just wildly talented at their job. Nobody was a weak link. And he pulls all 6 of us together. He goes, you know, Dow bought the company, and in 6 months, you know, we will be Dow. And, you know, we have to adopt their standards, this and that, this and that. So, you know, and then, you know, just kind of was like coaching us through the merger. And then one time pulled us all in. And I was like, okay, so you guys don't know this. I didn't tell you this, but, you know, because we love you all and you need to get a head start on your life. You know, we have to let so many people go because Dow's going to let people go. They're going to reposition a lot of us. He says, I'm getting moved. Other people are getting moved. But they want this plant run with 3 people instead of 6. So there's 6 of you here, and we love all of you. I hand-selected all of you, and you are all amazing. However, the decision has been made based on seniority. And again, not to say this to anybody because no one else is against consideration because you are my proteges. I hired you. You are my team of 6. I'm letting you know that it's seniority based. So now you guys can figure out who has to go. We're going to give you half a year's salary as severance. And you got about 2 or 3 months before it happens. And all eyes turn to me. And I'm like this. I just started here like 2 years ago. I'm like, oh fuck. What? Well, and everybody was like, oh my god, when did you start? Wait, when did you start? When did you start? And so then we all like, oh, this sucks. And so the option was actually presented to me to move to Midland, Michigan. I didn't necessarily get laid off. I got a choice. So you can go to Midland, Michigan and work in the design facility in the middle of fucking nowhere in Michigan, or you can let us lay you off. Our plant manager was doing the layoff. So it basically was like, you can choose. Do you want to get laid off? Slide the folder across the table. Or we can move you to here, here, or here. I was like, I'll take the money. That's it. And then my buddy was trading during that time, and he's the one that got me into trading. Now, again, while I worked at Dow, I got interested in commodities markets, but I never got interested in actually trading. I used to look at metals markets to pricing catalysts. I get fascinated with studying markets. I never actually started trading outside of my 401k until I got laid off. My buddy was trading, and he's the one that got me into it. So that's the story. And in 2010, I just kind of dove into it. Started trading bank stocks because my theory was that when banks are getting bailed out, and stocks should probably go up. And the rest was history. I already had a background in studying metals markets and commodities markets because I was doing it as part of my job at the plant. As a reaction engineer, I packed the catalyst into the reactor. So we would buy every 3 or 4 years lots of catalysts that contain like nickel, palladium, titanium, platinum, all different kinds of mixtures of metals. So we had to study different markets. Price fluctuations, supply and demand, global geopolitical factors, things like that. Fast track, baby. Let's go. Good job. All right, I'm done. I'm not gonna do more trades. Yeah, that's basically my story. It's like a long story, and then I became addicted to trading because I love the idea of trying to figure out financial markets. It was a huge new puzzle, and to try to create a way that made sense to me. And again, come to Monday for part 2 of the story. But like I said, out the door, I was pretty terrible at trading. I was always good at reading markets, but my execution was just very bad in 2010. So, if you guys see some hope, it took me about 5 years to feel super comfortable doing this as much as I do now. It didn't come overnight. Did you guys add me on Steam? Want to play some COD? See how add me. I'm going to bounce out of here. Good trading day today. Green across the board. I need to finish up the contest and give you guys the prizes. Appreciate y'all coming in every single day. Yeah. Add me on Steam. That's me. Yeah, you cool, dude. Neil played basketball in college for Central Michigan University. 30 minutes for Midland. CMU had a Dow building on campus. Oh, nice. Like, yeah, like I was not super excited about living in a place that was cold and snowed all the time, even though Michigan's beautiful. You know, being in Houston, Texas, where it's like hot and humid and it's just like, that's like my jam. So I was like, nah, I don't think I want to go to Michigan. You're giving me half your salary. I'll take it. I'll take the free money and figure out my next move. Oh, my Activision ID. Let me type it into Discord. That was my Steam ID. I really don't. How do I get that from? I gotta log in and get it. When I log in, I'll get it and I'll give it to you guys in chat. All right. Thank you guys for tuning in. Thanks for coming to giveaways. We'll be doing more stuff next week. Remember the giveaway on the 10th. So 2 lifetime memberships during that. Sign up for the